Wij hebben alle statements bijeengeraapt.
Ja.
Maar we hebben nog niet alles gevonden.
Nee, ik heb er niks mee.
Oh nee. Hier is een mysterieuze figuur.
Ja. Right.
That's all the statements collect. Let's run through them all.
To see if
Oh, dan
anyone's
gebeurt er hetzelfde. Nee, we hebben dus meer aanwijzingen nodig.
Je komt naar de tuin. Kunnen we naar de tuin misschien?
Nee, we kunnen niet naar de tuin, die is op slot. Maar
We kunnen in een telescoop kijken.
dat kunnen we nog wel proberen. En die harp moeten we nog iets mee.
En de planeetjespuzzel.
Oh ja.
Every astronomy tower needs a telescope.
I want to try.
Ja.
Kijk, er staat recht op die toren gemikt. Zie je dat?
Ja. Ja.
You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
Ah.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way. She's looking up.
Die vogel.
Behind her is the backside of the easel holding Freya's unfinished painting. I can't really see anything behind it. Not from this angle. I can see the doorway. It leads into the hall. The door itself is on the floor, knocked off its hinges.
Ja.
I can just about see the gramophone.
It's that little plant Flora keeps on the window ledge.
Don't you think it would fall off? In the wind.
Maybe it's glued down.
Hmm.
Is that a window?
I think it is.
Dus er is nog een ruimte boven die
Is
toren.
there another
Kunnen we
room?
Kijk,
above
is there another
Flora's
room?
We should check that next time we're
Ja,
over
dat gaan wij
there.
zeker doen.
We hebben alles wel gezien hier, denk ik.
Isn't this supposed to be an astronomy telescope? I'm pretty sure you need to see the sky for astronomy
Hij
to
heeft een
work.
punt.
I can't move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
Hé,
Dat is weird.
kunnen we hem daarnaar vragen? Nee.
Nee.
Nee. Maar we weten dus wel, er is nog een kamer. En hier, die planeten, dat hadden we ergens gezien.
Ja,
zei
volgens
jij.
mij in de hal.
Kijken we wel even. Of misschien in de bibliotheek?
Een poppies
Hier niet.
kamer. Hoe heet het, de kleine smurf.
Een kleine smurfje.
Ah, wat was het nou?
Poppy is een muzikant.
Ja. Nee. We hebben dat gezien ergens.
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
Well, it is the music out of practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Ja, daar hadden we al naar gekeken. Kunnen we haar nog wat vragen? Nee, we hebben alle statements al. Kijk, we hebben nog wel nieuwe mensen en nieuwe items gekregen. Zie je dat?
Those petals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual. Never seen that one before.
Die gardener, die weet misschien wel wat van die planten.
We found it in Penny's room.
Right. I think it's kind of cruel to keep 3 birds in one cage like that.
Does Penny not let them out to fly?
Oh, she does. She must do. But I don't think they're allowed to go far. Penny can be a little protective.
Oké.
Feathers flashing in the light from a sunbeam gleaming bright.
Oh ja, ze deed alles
Shield
rijmen.
my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage.
Oké.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly tether slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet.
Ik ben benieuwd wat er in die
Flowers
bovenkamer dan
growing
nog
at
is.
your feet.
Kijk, we kunnen erheen.
Ja.
Laten we eens even kijken. Attic.
Een beest.
Zeker een beest.
It's a statue of a wolf. Standing up straight, like a man.
You know, there's a name for that.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here. Also, it's not a statue.
Wat?
It's stuffed.
Wat? Een opgezette weerwolf? Wat is dit?
What is that?
Not sure. Some kind of reel?
Looks like it might attach to something.
Huh?
Het is een katrol.
Ja.
Er is,
Real thingy.
er is iets door die split in die kamer.
Where's that light coming from?
Well, it's just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between those
Kijk,
floorboards.
Ah.
precies die bloedplek.
Ja.
Is that what I think it is?
It is.
Is that what I think it is?
Ja, het is wat ik denk dat het is, maar ik kan daar verder niks mee. Ik kan
Nee.
alleen klik doen.
Maar we constateren feiten.
Is that what I think it is? Is that what I
Ja.
think it is?
Hier is iets gaande.
What's in that little box? I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it.
Jawel.
Nee, niet dus.
Someone painted out the window.
Do you think it was done recently?
No idea.
Mogelijk.
Either way, it's pretty suspicious.
Met zwarte verf. Zij had een hele grote blok met zwarte verf.
Just dusty junk.
It's a jar. The head screws off.
Huh.
Kunnen we dat dan niet afhalen?
At least the moths are kept well fed.
Kunnen we nu naar beneden in de
Just
kamer omhoog
dusty
kijken?
junk.
Of kunnen we nu
Kun je proberen.
nieuwe dingen in de kamer doen?
We kunnen misschien haar vragen daarover stellen. Ja, dat is het oog.
Ja.
The attic's directly above us, right?
Yeah.
Door dat oog kijk je hier naartoe.
Ja.
Laten we wat vragen stellen over die mensen.
We met Felix, your husband. He's one of our suspects, and he seems pretty suspicious if you ask me. So, if you want to stick up for him, now's your chance.
Nice try. We spoke to your daughter Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her. We spoke to Hawkshaw. I assume she didn't get anything out
We
Oh,
of it
weten nog
either.
steeds niet wie
I bet that
haar
really
nu
ticked her
ingehuurd
off.
heeft.
Ja, ik dacht misschien heeft het met het
Do you and
verdwijnen
Fitz
van het
have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials?
Ja.
You know the guy in the other tower? Weird astronomy professor guy?
Can you see him from your window? Can he see you?
What do you know about Penny?
Nou, zij gaat
I
niets
can't really
vertellen.
imagine those two being
You
friends.
never know. Do you and Poppy get along?
Nothing. Shocker. Remore, what could you possibly
Oh
be
no,
like?
I gave up making notes ages ago. Now I'm just doodling in the mud.
Oké. Real thingy. Daar moeten we iets mee.
Do you know what this is?
Guess not.
Nee. Die vrouw zegt
Hij
niet.
gaat niks zeggen.
Jij zei dat je die planeten ergens gezien had.
Ja. Ik weet niet meer waar.
Je weet het veel, ik nog iets.
What is it?
We don't know. We were really hoping you would.
My friends, shed your hope and let it fall free like sandbags from a hot air balloon.
Goed verhaal.
That's the most depressing idiom I've ever heard.
Goodness me! Why don't you ask Fiona about that one?
Oh ja.
Looks like her area of expertise. Now this is still in very good condition, apart from the crack, of course.
What about those shards on the inside of the horn?
Looks like somebody broke a glass
That's
and
what I'm
was
saying,
trying
that's-
to
yeah.
conceal the evidence. Cunning.
Oké.
I've never seen that before. Looks valuable.
Dat was een rijke man,
Why
toch?
would someone lock up a book like that?
We think it's a secret diary.
Aha! Teenagers are funny, aren't they?
Hij geeft ons ook niet echt nieuwe
These
informatie.
drawings are quite precious. I'm surprised Flora let you see them.
What happened to the bird? Did it die?
I don't know. Seems likely, though, doesn't it?
Ik denk dat we die vogel moeten vinden. Planeten. Hier zijn geen planeten. Hier zijn geen planeten. Toch? Nee.
Nee.
Daar was helemaal niks. Die tuin kunnen we nog niet in. We kunnen nog naar die gardener. Ik zou niet weten waar jij die planeten gezien hebt.
Ik twijfel nu ook aan mezelf.
Hier.
Nee.
Nee.
Nee, het is echt zo'nzelfde ding.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Me 3.
Oké.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said me too.
A flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason to.
Hij was al verloofd met Penny's.
Those petals,
What?
they're red. What's with the broken glass?
Nou, goede vraag. Die willen wij ook weten.
Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they like her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
Hij leert ons ook weer niks nieuws. Die real thingy, daar moeten we achter komen. Misschien is die andere detective iets beter.
What is that?
I'm not sure. It looks like it attaches to something else.
Why don't you go back and double check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the something else.
I'm not so sure about that.
And you consider that important evidence, do you? These people really are ridiculous, aren't they? Some breed of amphibious humanoid, potentially bipedal, although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
Ja, ik ben benieuwd wat we... Wat
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us. Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody.
Ja, kijk, die melodies, die hadden we nodig op dit ding.
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another look?
Maar er staat dus, it doesn't seem like the puzzle can be solved yet. Dus we missen nog iets.
Let's come
Een
back.
melodietje. Maar waar halen we dan nog een melodietje vandaan? Want we hebben de deurbel. Deze vogeltjes die zongen.
It's a bird bath. Is that just
The
rainwater?
birds seem to
They're
like.
even singing a little
Hey, tune,
Please don't do that.
melody, tune. Die chimes deden niks, hadden we al gekeken. Melody, tune. De piano, had die muziek? Nee, ja wel.
It's one of those big pianos with the open lids.
Don't touch it.
Why not?
Might be haunted.
Oh, nee.
Nee dus.
Who
Joh.
plays the violin, I
It's
wonder?
pretty dusty. So I'm guessing nobody.
Oh, whatever it is, it's...
Well, it is the music
What's
practice.
with all the broken glass?
Ja, we kunnen daar verder niks mee. Als in, we kunnen niet... Misschien moeten we daar nog meer vragen over stellen.
Mogelijk.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
Is dit niet relevant, die kleuren?
Mogelijk. Is het mogelijk?
Maar we zien geen zonnetje in het midden. Laten we Fifi wat vragen, die is slim. Over die nieuwe items.
Is this yours, Fifi?
I do not recognize it. And besides, I would have no use for such a thing. Perhaps it could be used to hang wet laundry?
Was that a joke?
Yes,
Er zit een roze touw aan.
it is a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what.
Een hartje.
Nee. Die bloem lijkt sprekend op Penelope. Dit zijn die vogelarmen.
Ja.
Het haar.
Ja.
Die gaan we daar even
Who
laten
is
zien.
this her to whom the message refers?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Then how can I meaningfully evaluate this object? Next!
Laten we dus vragen aan Penelope. Wat is dit ook weer?
Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Hebben we daar al naar gekeken?
Nee.
Nee.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of.
Oh.
What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing...
Hey, look, it's a model.
Kan
What
er
do
dus
you
verder
think?
niks mee. Hé, is dit niet dat
Glas.
gebroken glas?
Dat is wel
Hey,
ver
look at
zocht.
that. It's a
Zit
model of
erin.
Tangle. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing...
Ik kan nergens anders op klikken dan op dit ding.
Books about geography.
Skip.
Books about geography.
Skip. Books about insects.
Well, there's not a single book on that shelf.
Huh.
Books about space.
They're relatively
Space.
untouched.
Voor die dingen. Maar ik kan daar niet in kijken. Penelope gaan we vragen stellen over die bloem. Want zij lijkt op die bloem.
Yes, it's my. My flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar. Is that for sewing?
Maybe?
We have no idea.
Niemand weet dat ding.
That's rather strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope. You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business.
Nu wel.
Daar gaan we niks over zeggen.
Can't say I've ever taken an interest in Uncle's astronomy. On occasion, I've dared to visit him in his tower, but I always regret it. It's all just a little too abstract for me.
What do you mean?
Oh, did
Maar
you
goed, we
know the
moeten
sun
dus
is
die
apparently over
planetenpuzzel nog oplossen.
400,000 miles wide?
Laten we daar even
Okay,
naartoe
so
lopen en
What
kijken
should
wat
I
we
do
kunnen.
with that information? How does it help me?
Don't look at me. You're the one who memorized it.
There's something about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower.
Hé, hoor je dat?
Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Ja, laten we gaan. Nieuwe informatie.
So, Fitz, I have a report that you were seen sneaking up Pointer Tower. Holding a knife.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife. And I don't sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much. But yeah, she was mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Did see Fitz was holding something else? Heeft gelogen. Ik denk, kijk, Fitz zou natuurlijk die plant naar boven kunnen hebben gebracht. Die plant in een vorm van Penelope.
Ja.
Omdat daar ook dat vreemde blauwe zand in zat. Wat ook in de gele peerplant zit. Dat denk ik.
Oké.
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
So, if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
Ja,
Of die ornate trowel. Want die is scherp.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
oh, lekker.
Ja, een ornate trowel. Part of a matching set. Dat denk ik niet.
Nee.
Used by Fitz to look after a potted flower. In Penny's room, nee, in, ja, Penelope's room. Ja.
An ornate trowel is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
That flower.
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
We need a clue to compare to that flower.
Ja,
Something
die
that
peerplant
proves
met
its
hetzelfde zand.
connection to
De
Fitz.
peerplant.
Soil.
Ja.
Let's take a closer look at these.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in the greenhouse.
Ja.
The pot and soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse. Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence.
The flower, it looks exactly like Penny.
It
Ja,
took me a long time
had ik
to
ook al
breed.
gezien, hè.
I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
That's some gift.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go into her room every now and again. When she's not there, water the flower, change the soil. Just trying to keep it alive.
Kijk, nu hebben we een statement weer erbij van hem. Misschien kunnen we dat weer bij Penny vragen. Ik wil naar die avondtuin. Hé, hier staat een... Oh nee, ik dacht er staat een vergrootglas, maar is gewoon in die kamer. Nee, daar kunnen we geen vragen meer over stellen. Maar we hebben wel een suspicion erbij van... Een rare schilderij zou aan die katrol kunnen hangen.
Mogelijk.
Kon er niks aan doen. Dat hebben we opgelost, Ja, we moeten met mensen praten. Denk ik.
Mogelijk.
We kunnen nog aan hem vragen waarom zijn telescoop gericht staat op die toren, of niet? De puzzel moeten we nog doen.
Ja.
What's this? Is it a clue?
We don't actually know, but Grimoire picked it up, so now he has to pretend it is.
That's how it works.
Oké.
You know, I've always wanted one. I would look at it.
Rotate the 5 planets, the sun and the moon around the middle. Kijk, er komt een plaatje uit, zie je
Misschien
dat?
moet je die lijnen krijgen. Of zo.
Oh, die lijnen die er staan. Oh ja. Dat klinkt logisch. Kijk, die past. Die gaat naar rechts. Zie je dat? Daarboven, die bovenste lijnen kloppen zo. Kijk.
Oh. Lekker hoor.
I got it.
I'm impressed.
Nice. I'm impressed. Ik ook.
Did you hear that? Something unlocked.
Denk dat
There's a
laatje.
little hatch underneath. What's in there?
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
De glurenreportages. Een golden beetle. Oké. Ja, dat is
There's
even de
something
vraag.
about Hawkshaw's
De handheld microscope.
Something suspicious.
Kijk, nu kunnen we bij haar een clue gaan ondervragen. Zo hebben we suspicions over iedereen uiteindelijk, denk ik. Want dan hebben we alle statements en straks hebben we alle suspicions en dan kunnen
Gaan we
we...
matchen.
This
Ja.
little microscope thing, you said you used it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make perfect sense. If you knew what my client had asked me to find.
Ja.
Of course, I still have no
die
intention of
gouden
disclosing that information.
Gouden beest.
You're such a tease, Hawkshaw. Don't worry. We already worked out what you're searching for.
You're not as hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So, that's what you were looking for in the greenhouse? This beetle?
Surely even you can understand the logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many insects. The gardener could have easily kept the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
He is not exactly the type to appreciate subtlety. He simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
What do you reckon, Vermore?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse.
Die jullie dit weten.
Tweede,
Ja,
Wat
dat is
zo?
toch al vastgesteld.
dat het geen microscoop is.
Dat is een telescoop.
Oh, dat klopt, ja. Ja.
It's not a microscope at all.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
Bek.
The handheld microscope was created by Fifi to use.
Is het...
According to Fifi, uses a fake glass lens. Dat had ze gezegd.
Ja.
So Hawkshaw lied about it. Toch?
Ja.
The handheld microscope,
Nee.
according to Fifi, uses a fake glass lens.
Ze had er wel iets over gezegd.
Hawkshaw lied about it. Almost.
Change
Maybe
one
just-
thing. Hawkshaw stole it, so Hawkshaw was honest. So
Ja,
Fifi stole
misschien
it.
dat zij... Ja, nee, maar we hebben hem van Hawkshaw, toch?
Yeah. Was created by Fifi
Ja.
to use. Nee. We moesten één ding veranderen.
Ja.
A handheld microscope, according to Fifi, uses... Het zou een telescopic lens kunnen zijn. Of een microscopic lens.
Nee, want het was een telescoop. Dat zei toch die man met
Ja,
die
dan is dit
dak
het.
op zijn hoofd. Ja.
The handheld microscope, according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens, so Hawkshaw lied about it. I'm inclined to believe Fifi when it comes to stuff like this.
Ja.
Hawkshaw, why did you lie about owning a telescope?
When you were a child, what did you aspire to become?
A detective? Naturally.
Natuurlijk.
Emperor of the Galaxy?
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Really?
I harbored a desire to understand the secrets of the wider universe. A fool's errand, to be sure, but a seductive one. At 15, I decided instead to apply my intelligence to the world around me. And so, I became a detective. But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force. I tried to keep it with me.
Sorry, but we're way off track. What's the deal with the little telescope?
A memento from my childhood. Little more than a toy.
Why did you bring it with you?
When I discovered that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary alignment. I had hoped he might sign my telescope. An extremely childish indulgence, I admit.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then?
Correct. As it happens, I have no need to search the greenhouse to such a degree. Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So,
Theft
who was the
investigation.
Things have become complicated. My lead suspect is your murder victim.
Wat? Oké,
Freya heeft shit gestolen.
mogelijk.
Misschien moeten we in die zolder nog even kijken.
Ja.
Maar dat doen we een volgende keer.
Ja.
Want we hebben dus weer 2 clues bij elkaar gebracht. Waardoor dus Hawkshaw heeft nu een suspicion. Iets wat niet klopte. En ook Fitz. Dus ja, in de volgende video gaan we weer verder op onderzoek uit.
Ja.
Ik ben zeer benieuwd.
Ik ook.
Graag tot dan.
Toedels.